friends, hope y'all are doing well. Welcome back to another video. I wanted to do this video kind of in preparation for a summer of travel. Summer is such a wonderful time to be planning a vacation, to be going on that vacation, whether it's a long weekend trip or a 2-week excursion, wherever it might be, beach, mountains, Europe, just in your backyard, it doesn't matter. So I wanted to kind of do a full-on pack with me, how I plan, how I prep, because honestly, one of my favorite parts about a vacation, or maybe not my favorite part, but one of the parts that I love about a vacation, honestly, is the prep and the planning of the vacation. I love doing all the things in preparation for anticipation for a beautiful vacation. So this video is going to be all about my top tips of how I am planning for, prepping, packing, etc. So first step is obviously just knowing the location that you're going on this trip. So let's assume for the sake of this video that I am planning a beautiful long weekend to Charleston. Also, length of time is also pretty important when you come to things like knowing what to pack and what type of luggage that you're gonna bring. But Charleston is only a couple hours away, so we normally go to Charleston a few times a year for these wonderful long weekends by the beach, downtown, things like that. So Charleston is a great example. What I'll typically do is I will start where every millennial woman starts, and that is on Pinterest. Pinterest is still hands down one of my favorite platforms to utilize for everything from inspiration to fashion to just beautiful photos to ideas of what to do in certain cities or locations. So I will start on Pinterest. Pinterest is, like I said, my go-to place for curating a mood board, a ideas board, a packing, etc. So my Pinterest will be linked down below if you're interested in giving me a follow. I would absolutely love it. We have an amazing community over there on Pinterest, and it is one of my most active social media, social engagement platforms. So come and join me. It'll be a ton of fun. But I love to start on Pinterest. I love to create a board, either specifically for a trip or just in the realm of my travel boards, and just start pinning ideas of outfits that I want to potentially bring with me, or try to look for different pieces of. I'll pin different ways to pack. I'll pin even different things to do. Sometimes even if it's a city that you've been to before multiple times, it's still fun to look at what other people are doing inside the city, see what's new, see what's updated, things like that. So start on Pinterest. It's an amazing place. I highly recommend, if you have kind of forgotten about Pinterest or kind of let it slide, get back on. You will not be disappointed. It's an amazing community and a phenomenal platform to gain all of your inspiration on. Tip number 2, I will very specifically choose my luggage for the type of trip that I'm going on. Now, luggage is something that I am extremely passionate about. I have traveled with awful cheap luggage, and now I have traveled with very nice luggage. And the lack of stress that comes when you have very nice luggage is very noticeable, at least for me. It makes a huge difference in how I travel, what I'm thinking about whilst I'm traveling or going through an airport or going through security. So for this trip, this Charleston long weekend, I wanted to pull out my brand new, my newest luggage acquisition. This is the level 8 carry-on aluminum luggage piece. It is stunning in person. Like I said, have gone through many iterations of my luggage before. And when this one came in the mail, everything from the reinforced corners to the easy glide handle to the TSA secure approved lock system, the packing cubes inside, the luggage tag, everything was so thoughtful, was so beautiful, was so well organized and planned that I couldn't imagine not having this in my suitcase arsenal, and before I thought I was pretty set with things. So this is a spacious, gorgeous piece of luggage. It is so easy to maneuver. It is so spacious on the inside. It has these gorgeous pouches that can secure all your clothing, your shoes, whatever it is. Honestly, I would suggest that you could pack anywhere from just an overnight trip all the way to maybe a 4 or 5 day trip, especially in the summer when you're not packing sweaters and sweatshirts and things like that in this suitcase, and you would be totally fine. And again, it's a carry-on size, so you don't have to worry about if you want to avoid checked baggage fees and things like that. This is a carry-on size, so you don't have to worry about it. Again, it's aluminum. It's so classy. It looks beautiful, and I would highly recommend. So I will leave obviously all the information about this specific luggage and luggage brand in the description below. You can find all of it out. You can see the benefits for yourself, and if you're in the market for a new piece of luggage, whether it's a carry-on, checked bag, whatever it is, you might want to check them out because this is truly an amazing suitcase. So the third thing is actually putting together the outfits, packing them, planning them, etc. So I love to first of all consult the weather, see what the weather is going to be, because it could be shades of hot, it could be rainy, it could be a little chilly in the evenings, you never know. So always consult the weather. I love to then go back to my Pinterest board and look at that, kind of look at what style that I want to channel, what kind of vibe that I want to go for, whether it's super beachy and boho, whether it's old money aesthetic, which definitely works well for Charleston, whatever it is, then I always pack accordingly. I first of all like to go to my own closet and look and pull out the pieces that fit the vibe that I want to go for. I try not to do too much shopping before a trip because I feel like sometimes, and then if you're just buying pieces for a trip, that can get very wasteful. So what I'll do sometimes is do a rental from like Nuuly, or rent the runway if I want very specific pieces or a specific vibe of a piece that I just don't have, but would just then never feel like I would wear time and time again. So that's a good way to kind of keep your closet still minimal, but not going overboard with only buying items that you might only wear for a specific trip or just a specific occasion. And then what I'll do is I'll start to actually plan out the outfits I'm going to bring before I even pack them. So I'll often take a photo of myself wearing an outfit that I really like and am bringing with me. And then what you can do, this is a super fun little iPhone hack, is once that photo is in your photos in your iPhone, you can actually copy and then paste it into a note. That way you can see the actual outfit on yourself for a specific event or occasion or day or date or whatever it is. So that's a really fun way to kind of keep all your outfits organized and keep them all kind of on track so that you don't find yourself overpacking one way or another. And then outside of my clothing when I'm packing and prepping, there are a few non-negotiables that I always bring. I bring all of my travel-sized products of my favorite skincare line that I am obsessed with right now for glowy, beautiful summertime skin, and that is the Oak Essentials. They make all of their products in travel sized so that you don't have to worry about taking up lots of space with the full-size products. And also if you're just have a carry-on and you're going through TSA, you don't need to worry about liquids being larger than the actual size. So I'll always bring that. I will always bring at least 3 or 4 books with me. My Kindle is such an amazing book carrier to have with me because it doesn't take up any room. You can read it in the sunshine on the beach without hurting your eyes or squinting or screens being darkened or anything like that. But then you'll also find me with a physical book because there's nothing like being on the beach or by a pool reading an actual book. And then I also always bring a variety of things like hats and just accessories that are easy to pack, easy for the summertime, very effortless. You don't have to think about it. You can just throw them in and then add them to different outfits and they can just change the entire look of an outfit no matter what. So those are some of my packing tips. Those are some of my ways that I kind of prep and plan and pack for my summertime vacations. If you all have any tips of your own that you love to employ when you're packing or prepping for a summer vacation, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're going anywhere super fun this summer, share it with us so that we can live vicariously through you all. All the items that you have seen in this video will be linked in the description below. Feel free to check that out. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you all in the next video.